Tottenham have 5 options to turn to should they decide to sack Nuno Espirito Santo already. It comes after the Portuguese manager hit rock bottom with some players following some training ground fallouts. Tottenham chiefs Daniel Levy and Fabio Paratici might have another managerial decision to make very soon. That is despite taking months to find Nuno to replace Jose Mourinho, who they sacked back in April earlier this year. A summer fraught with failed attempts to hire someone to take on the reins at Spurs went ahead, including doomed pursuits of Antonio Conte, Hansi Flick, and Brendan Rodgers. Nuno had a bright start to life as manager after a 1-0 win over Manchester City, but the loss to Arsenal exposed some brutal truths. The Gunners inflicted a 3-1 defeat on their North London rivals, the 3rd time in a row that they had conceded 3 in the Premier League. Crystal Palace and Chelsea made light work of Tottenham in the other 2 London derbies, while Nuno simply had no answer tactically while, according to The Sun, the coach has already hit rock bottom with a handful of players in training. But who could replace Nuno should Levy and Paratici call time on the ex-Wolves coach's short tenure? There were murmurs that Tottenham were interested this summer but were concerned over Brighton's performance in the Premier League. But a brilliant start to the campaign for the Seagulls has proved that Potter's methods are worth investing in, and he has been remarked as one of the best up-and-coming British coaches. Rodgers was one of the top targets, but he insisted he was happy at Leicester and that was that. But that could change if Levy offered him some big funds that the Foxes could not provide. The ex-Celtic boss has a contract that runs until 2025, so prizing him away from the King Power Stadium would be difficult. But his managerial ability is exactly what Spurs need right now. Soon to be on the market as his contract at River Plate expires in December, and has been compared to Mauricio Pochettino, Gallardo could be the answer for Tottenham. One of the best up-and-coming managers in South America. This would still be a big gamble for Levy and Paratici, but that is what is required at the club now. Barcelona would probably snap your hand off if they were offered Valverde back as a coach where, despite being top of the table, he was sacked for perceived poor performance. Tottenham could do far worse than bringing in the 57-year-old, who understands how to get the best out of players that are down on their luck. A shot in the dark with Pirlo still a young manager learning his trade, but his shortcomings at Juventus cruelly put the Italy legend in a bad light. The former midfielder has a clear playing style that, if it clicks, would be enjoyed by everyone at Tottenham.